So our 3 stops we made really outline our next steps for today too. So let's recap and take some time to reflect where you fit in this. The first next step is this: understand the message. Have you really heard the message? Have you really actively listened and understood? Maybe you need to take some time now and just read it for yourself. Maybe head over to the book of Luke and read the story of Jesus' birth for yourself. Hear the message and seek out what that means for you, just like the shepherds did on that first Christmas. There's real hope available starting now and forever for all people. Or maybe you have heard the message and you need to spend some time on this second next step. Maybe you need to accept the gift. If you've heard the message of Jesus, if you've internalized it, if you've understood it, let me ask you a question. Have you accepted it as truth? Perhaps today is the day for you to pray to receive Jesus, this Emmanuel, God with us, our Savior. You want to accept God's forgiveness and possess a living hope that cannot be taken. If this is you and you are accepting Jesus, connect with us here online. Maybe even get connected with a small group here at Journeys Crossing, or sign up for a Getting Ready for Baptism class and just learn more about what it means to make a decision to follow Jesus. And if you've done the first 2, you have the hope of God and you've discovered it and you've made it a part of your life, that's fantastic. You're part of the family of God and you have a hope that will not fade away, a real hope. But who do you know that doesn't have that hope? And what can you do to share that message of hope this Christmas? I tell you, it just doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as telling your own story of how you met Jesus, or maybe even how you define hope, not as a feeling, but as something that is to be had, to be owned, to be held. It could even be inviting someone to come here to Journeys Crossing next week with you, or maybe to our Christmas Eve event that's coming up. The message of Jesus, it's a simple message and yet life-changing.